Hidden for more than 2,000 years, beneath the scorching desert of southern Peru, lie hundreds of ancient geoglyphs, colossal designs carved into the earth, stretching for miles, forming shapes so massive they can only be seen from the sky. For decades, scientists thought they'd mapped them all: the famous hummingbird, the spider, the astronaut. But in 2019, something extraordinary happened. An artificial intelligence, trained not to recognize faces but patterns in the sand, began scanning satellite images of the Nazca Desert. Within weeks, it detected what human eyes had missed for generations: hundreds of new Nazca Lines, invisible to us but clear as day to machine learning. Visual, AI interface, highlighting faint lines, zoom in on a newly found geoglyph. This wasn't just another archaeological discovery, it was a revolution in how we explore the past. But what if these new lines reveal something more? Were the Nazca people trying to communicate, not with gods, but with something beyond their time? Tonight on Hidden Realms Explorer, we uncover the shocking story of how AI is rewriting human history, one pixel at a time. Because what this machine uncovered in the Peruvian sands might change everything we thought we knew about ancient civilizations and their mysterious connection to the skies. The Nazca Lines, discovered in the early 20th century, are one of archaeology's most enduring mysteries. Etched between 500 BCE and 500 CE by the Nazca civilization, they stretch across nearly 200 square miles of desert. These figures, birds, animals, and geometric shapes, were thought to be ritual pathways or astronomical markers, but no one knows for sure. For decades, scientists used airplanes and satellites to map them. Yet despite all that technology, over 300 geoglyphs remained hidden beneath centuries of erosion, dust, and time. Then in 2019, a team from Yamagata University in Japan, working with IBM's Watson AI, decided to change that. Using deep learning, a form of artificial intelligence that mimics the human brain, they fed tens of thousands of images into a neural network. The goal: teach it to see like an archaeologist. The result: a machine that could spot minute differences in terrain, invisible to human observers. Within months, it detected 142 new geoglyphs, including a strange humanoid figure with raised hands, never before recorded. Visual, split screen showing old aerial images versus AI-enhanced versions. This discovery proved something profound. AI wasn't just helping archaeology, it was surpassing it. The desert, once thought to be fully mapped, suddenly became alive again, whispering secrets buried for 2 millennia. To understand how revolutionary this was, we need to look deeper into how the AI actually worked. This wasn't your typical image recognition software. Researchers built a convolutional neural network, the same technology that powers facial recognition and self-driving cars. But instead of faces, it learned to detect patterns in soil texture and erosion. Every pixel mattered. Even the faintest variations, tiny shadows or differences in mineral reflection, became clues. The AI compared millions of images, pixel by pixel, searching for the telltale curves and lines that defined the Nazca designs. Where the human brain would see randomness, the algorithm saw intention, and then came the shocker. Among the figures it found were new species of animals unknown in the Nazca record: a two-headed serpent, a fish mid-leap, and a creature resembling a jaguar. Visual: AI reconstruction of geoglyphs glowing under digital overlay. Some of these figures were so eroded that even standing on them, you'd never realize they formed an image. But here's where things get even stranger. Several of the newly detected lines aligned perfectly with celestial coordinates, pointing toward solstice sunrise and major star clusters. Had the AI accidentally rediscovered an ancient astronomical code? But what if this technology doesn't just rewrite archaeology? What if it rewrites our story? If AI can find forgotten civilizations in Peru, what else is buried across the planet, waiting to be revealed? Deserts in Egypt, jungles in Guatemala, ice sheets in Antarctica. Everywhere, machine learning could uncover the fingerprints of humanity's lost epochs. And what if these lines weren't random art? What if they were part of a global pattern, an ancient communication system spanning continents? Visual: overlay of Nazca, Egyptian and Saudi petroglyphs forming interconnected global web. Some researchers have begun comparing AI discoveries across the world, noting eerie similarities between designs separated by oceans. Could it be that ancient civilizations shared common knowledge, or were guided by something beyond human understanding? Whether coincidence or connection, AI may be the key to unlocking this ancient web. But with every revelation comes a new danger. If machines can now see deeper into history than humans, who controls what they find? Since the discovery, archaeologists have embraced AI as a powerful ally, but cautiously. Some warn that over-reliance on algorithms could lead to false positives, seeing patterns that aren't really there. Others, however, believe this is only the beginning. Machine learning could one day map every trace of human civilization, even those erased by time or climate. NASA has already begun testing similar models for planetary archaeology, using AI to spot ancient riverbeds and possible alien ruins on Mars. If that sounds like science fiction, remember, the same algorithms that found new Nazca Lines are now being trained to scan the Martian surface. Visual, AI analyzing Mars imagery side by side with Nazca data. Maybe the next great archaeological discovery won't come from a shovel in the dirt, but from a supercomputer in orbit. As the sun sets over the Nazca Desert, those ancient lines still stretch endlessly into the horizon. Silent, timeless, and patient. For centuries they waited for eyes capable of seeing them again. Not human eyes, but digital ones. In that sense, machine learning didn't just rediscover history, it resurrected it. And maybe, just maybe, it's reminding us that the past isn't buried. It's alive, waiting to be decoded. Visual. Fade out to AI interface scanning the Earth, faint outline of Nazca hummingbird glowing. Because sometimes, to uncover the truth about where we come from, we first have to teach the machines how to dream like us.